Welcome to today's episode, where we explore the best tales from Reddit. We've gathered some of the most divisive relationship dilemmas from the r/amithasshole subreddit that will have you questioning, who's really in the wrong? Get ready for some thought-provoking stories. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a story. Story 1, The Unexpected Family Reunion. I, 26F, have been dating my boyfriend, Tom, 29M, for about 2 years. We've talked about getting married, and things have been going great, but there's one thing that's causing tension: his family. Tom's parents divorced a long time ago, and he's always had a complicated relationship with his mother. She's manipulative, controlling, and very outspoken. Well, last month, Tom invited me to a family reunion for his dad's side of the family. I had met them a few times, and they were all lovely people. His mom, however, was also invited. I knew she would be there, and I was prepared for the worst, but what happened was something I wasn't prepared for. At the reunion, his mom cornered me and started asking me questions about our future plans. When I told her that Tom and I had talked about getting engaged soon, she said, "Oh, I wouldn't move so quickly if I were you. Tom has a history of being reckless with relationships." She then continued to subtly insult him, making me feel uncomfortable and trapped in a conversation I didn't want to have. Afterward, I told Tom how uncomfortable she made me feel. He said I should have handled it better and that his mom was just trying to get to know me. He thinks I'm being too sensitive, and now I'm wondering, am I the asshole for telling him how I felt? Story 2, The Wedding Dress Dilemma. Okay, so here's the thing. I, 30F, have been engaged to my fiancé, Ben, 32M, for 6 months, and the wedding planning is well underway. The issue is my future mother-in-law, Karen. She's been very involved in the planning, and at first, I didn't mind. But things took a turn when we went shopping for my wedding dress. Ben and I had already discussed my dress style, and I knew exactly what I wanted: something simple, elegant, and timeless. But when I showed Karen the dress I'd picked, she immediately started criticizing it. She said, "That dress is too plain, you'll look like a boring bride." She then pulled out a much more extravagant dress, saying it was the one she had always envisioned for me. I was upset, but I still tried to be polite. I told her I wasn't interested in her choice. But she didn't stop. She continued sending me pictures of dresses she thought I should wear. Even after I told her I had already made my decision, Ben sided with her, saying I was being too stubborn and that I should just try to make his mom happy since she was only trying to help. Now I'm feeling really torn. I want to make my own decisions, but I don't want to cause family drama. Am I the asshole for not wanting to wear the dress my mother-in-law picked out? Story 3, The Friendship or Relationship Dilemma. I, 27F, have been in a serious relationship with my boyfriend, Chris, 29M, for 2 years. We've had a lot of ups and downs, but things have been really great recently. However, there's a problem. Chris has this close female friend, Sarah, who I've never liked. She's always been overly flirtatious with him, and I've expressed my discomfort to him multiple times. A few weeks ago, Chris invited Sarah to join us for a weekend getaway, and when I expressed that I wasn't comfortable with it, he accused me of being jealous and insecure. He told me that he had known Sarah for years and that I had no right to come between their friendship. Things got heated, and I ended up telling him that I didn't think I could continue the relationship if Sarah was going to be in the picture. He was furious, saying that I was being controlling. Now, I'm questioning everything. Am I the asshole for not trusting his friendship with her, or is my concern valid? Story 4, The Job Offer Dilemma. My partner, Jake, 33M, and I have been together for 5 years, and we've built a life together. Recently, I was offered a job opportunity that I've wanted for years, a big promotion with a great salary and incredible benefits. The catch? The job requires me to move to a different city. About 3 hours away. Jake and I talked about it, and he was immediately against it. He said he didn't want to live apart, and he didn't think it was a good idea for me to take the job. He believes it'll cause too much strain on our relationship, and that the distance will eventually break us apart. I'm excited about this opportunity, and I really want to take it, but I don't want to hurt Jake. We've already compromised on so many things for each other, and I feel like this might be the one thing I can't compromise on. Am I the asshole for wanting to pursue my career and possibly distance myself from Jake, or should I prioritize our relationship over my job? Story 5, The Uninvited Proposal. So, I, 24F, have been with my boyfriend, Luke, 26M, for 3 years, and we've been talking about getting engaged for a while. We have a solid relationship, but there's an issue. I have a family tradition where every year, we take a big family vacation to the beach. We've been doing this for decades, and I've always wanted to propose to my partner during this trip. This year, during our vacation, Luke proposed to me at the beach. It was beautiful, but here's the problem: he didn't consult with me beforehand. He didn't know about my family tradition, and the proposal felt rushed and impersonal. When I told him how disappointed I was that he didn't know how important this moment was to me, he became defensive and said I was being ungrateful. Now, he's upset that I'm not excited enough about the proposal. I'm feeling torn. I love him, but I feel like the proposal wasn't what I envisioned. Am I the asshole for not appreciating how he proposed? Story 6, The Gifting Dilemma. My boyfriend, Sam, 28M, and I have been dating for a year. And we're in a serious relationship. However, we have different love languages. I'm someone who loves giving thoughtful gifts, but Sam isn't big on gifts at all. Last Christmas, I went all out and bought him a personalized gift that I thought he would love, a custom jacket with his name embroidered on it. He didn't seem excited at all. When he opened it, he just said, "Thanks," and that was it. I felt hurt, but didn't say anything. A few weeks later, I mentioned how disappointed I was that he didn't appreciate the gift, and he snapped at me, saying that he didn't want any material things and that I should know that. I feel like I'm being misunderstood, and that my gestures are not being appreciated. Am I the asshole for getting upset over something that's important to me? Story 7, The Support Dilemma. I, 29F, have been with my partner, Tom, 30M, for 5 years. Recently, I went through a tough time at work and was feeling really overwhelmed. I expected him to be my rock during this time, but instead, he spent most of the time hanging out with his friends and ignoring my need for support. I told him I needed emotional support and that I felt neglected, but he brushed it off, saying he was too busy with work to deal with my problems. This left me feeling completely isolated and alone, even though I thought he was supposed to be there for me. Am I the asshole for feeling hurt and expecting my partner to be there for me when I needed him the most? Well, that wraps up today's episode of r/am If Asshole Stories. Some of these dilemmas are truly eye-opening and raise questions about communication, boundaries, and expectations in relationships. Which one of these stories resonated with you the most? Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And of course, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more epic tales from Reddit. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, be sure to come back for more in the next episode. Until then, remember to communicate and always consider each other's feelings. Take care.